Hey everyone, I'm back and today we're going to be talking about The Trouble with Harry, and this movie came out in 1955 and it's directed by Alfred Hitchcock, and I had a really great time with this movie. And unlike a lot of other Hitchcock movies I've seen, this one's just a comedy. It's not a horror movie at all. It doesn't play on fear. It's just, oh, this is kind of funny. And in any other of his movies, it would be a horror movie. And there are definitely some scenes that echo that, and his style is still there as to like what he likes to do with every scene and how he like builds everything up, and eventually it's just a release. There is that in this movie, but it's more for a comedy, and it's just a different tone, and that's what I really love about it. It's different, but also similar, and it's never too far off from either of those two things that I just mentioned, and it combines them, and it just works as you watch it. I thought the performances were great, and the characters were really likable, and I loved the situation that they're in, and the character Harry, he's dead for the entirety of the film, but he's still really funny as to like what they have to do with him, and figure out what to do with his dead body. It's so funny to me. I thought the movie looked great, and the music was great as well. It was goofy music, but it always fit with the scene, and that's why I liked it, because it always complemented every scene that it was in. And I also love how the plot just progresses, and it gets crazier and crazier as it goes along. And for the most part, you have just about no reason to suspect anything, and you're obviously curious as to like how did Harry die, who caused this, but as the movie goes along, it reveals that it's more complicated than that. And I loved it in the beginning of the movie. Everyone was just looking at this corpse and just kind of ignoring, like, oh, that's there, and it was just hilarious. And there's so many scenes in this movie that are just really funny, and I love them. And one other thing that I loved is that there's really great reincorporation in the movie, and it was never obvious as to how it was used. It was always satisfying and really funny. And just about every Hitchcock movie I've seen, every scene in this movie, it's not fast-paced. It takes its time, and it allows every scene in this movie to breathe, and it lets you take everything in. And I really loved what the movie does with the pacing, and it's only an hour and 40 minutes, but you really get a good sense of the town this movie takes place in, and the characters. They're really well defined, and the characters are a bit cartoonish, but it adds to the film, and that's what I like. And my only real issue with the movie would be just like little things that kind of bugged me throughout the movie that I can't get into because I don't want to spoil anything. But for the most part, I thought this movie was really great. It was fun. I had a great time. Just about everything in this movie works, and I love the comedy, the characters, the performances, and it just delivers on what I wanted. And definitely check this movie out once you get the chance. It's really great, and I'm going to give The Trouble with Harry a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Trouble with Harry, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Star Trek, directed by J.J. Abrams, so look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.